All right, another day, hard at work out here in the workshop. I got my table moved. It was back there on the floor. You could kind of see all that stuff that was underneath it. So now it's over here in the corner. I'm going to flip the phone around. All right, we should be good. All right, so I'm going to do it this way. So I'm kind of working on getting that stuff cleaned up. This is my little welding cart. Right now it's all set up for aluminum because I was working on practicing for this guy right here. Kind of showed that off last time. See, there's some practice stuff. I'm still figuring it out and learning the settings. But I got my table moved over there over my little toolbox. I've got pegboard now going all the way across my little gray wolf there. I like that. Right now there's my lockers. So those are going to go over where the table was next to the drill press. The drill press will probably move. I don't know where yet. I might move it there. I don't know if that's going to be the ultimate place for my fishing gear. That's the only thing that's guaranteed is the gym. That's staying exactly where it is. But I got kind of everything pulled out here and just kind of a big mess going. Some more stuff over here. My oars for my utility boat, some extra tires and stuff, batteries and what have you. So I made a lot of progress though. I got all the pegboard finally done. I'm trying to clean up now. Like I said, I've had a mouse infestation like crazy. So I've been trying to get the mouse poop up. But it's getting late. So I'm working on kind of buttoning it up. Oh, I did find some 3D posts. In fact, here, I'll show you. Ouch. Oh, that's my toe. Don't wear sandals when you're in tight quarters with lots of sharp stuff. So I love having a 3D printer for this reason. So I found these pegs here, and I've got some heavy duty carbon fiber filament. So I'm going to print a bunch of them. I'm going to do like 8 because they're pretty sturdy. Oh, honey, you didn't see me pushing on it. So they're pretty sturdy. I don't think it's going to break very easily. And I'm hoping I can use it to pick up all this scrap angle bar and have that up on the wall over here is the goal. And I don't like this being right here. I'm going to just take this off. I think we're just going to stick it down the hole right here. Look at that. That's a good spot for it. It's out of the way now. But then I can have my angle bar up. You know, I've got some good, I don't know if you could see in between there. I had to make some of my own custom kind of inserts to get it all screwed onto the wall. But it's all up now. It's all in there. It's looking good. I'm just making room for stuff. You know, the next step, I've got tires I did get tires for the car yesterday. I haven't put them on. I'm going to switch sides here. 3, 2, 1. All right. Hi again. Anyways, sorry, I was trying to be silly and that was just weird. Yeah, another thing I got to do, I've got like this garage heater here down on the floor. I don't know if you can see that down there. All right, got to stitch 2 videos together apparently. I got this garage heater down here on the floor. I got to get that set up over here so I can heat my garage in the winter and actually use the whole thing. Plus I've got a pretty decent treadmill. Oh, it's hot. Anyways, I got a pretty decent treadmill. I'd like to move it out here, but I don't want to move it out here unless it's going to be kept warm. Another thing I've got to figure out is I got to build like a shelf. I've got a Sirius XM radio I'd like to get set up in here so I can have my tunes. Eventually, I'm going to have to get the lighting in here replaced to LED. But yeah, we're making headway. It's getting done. I'm going to stitch these 2 videos together. You know, just staying busy, keeping my mind busy, trying not to let myself get overcome with, depression, things like that, stress. I do have follow-ups coming up to some interviews, so I'm hopeful for that. That's been some good news I've had recently. Like I said, I've got one scheduled for Friday. I'm just waiting on the one that I really want. But yeah, things are coming around, and like I've said before, you just gotta. It's a journey. It's going to have ups and downs. Mental health isn't just a one ticket ride. You're not just going to have bad days. You're going to have good days. You're going to have bad days. Ups, downs, lefts, rights, all around. So don't struggle by yourself. Don't struggle alone. If you are struggling, seek help. Ask, reach out if you just need someone to talk to. I'll always recommend you see a professional, but if you just need someone to talk to, I don't like people struggling. I struggled, and it took me a long time to realize it doesn't have to be a struggle. It's meant to be a journey. So I'm gonna leave it here. It's getting really warm in my garage. There's not a lot of air movement in here. That's another thing I'd really like to do is get a nice fan that I can put up in here. But all that said, I will post as soon as I have more information to post. Stay well, stay you, and I hope you have a good one. We'll see you again real soon when I've got more updates. I know I said I might record this process, but I didn't really have a way to do it. So yeah, I'll definitely post updates so that you're at least seeing where things are at and where things are going. And I am working on trying to find a way to post or record more in the moment stuff. So don't worry. There's lots of videos yet to come. All right. We'll talk to you guys real soon. Hope you have a good one.